What's up, guys? Welcome back to Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom, and this time we are going to be heading into the Navy HQ headquarters area. And this section is actually going to be quite interesting. There's going to be some new things that we'll be introduced to. And for one is the second mask that we'll be getting in this area. And as you can see, yeah, right here it shows the cutscene for the mask. You can see it right there. Now, one thing I wanted to mention is last video I acquired one of the Marines pieces. It's actually the not the head piece, but it's actually the armlets that I have equipped right now. They look kind of like a goldenish color. So that's what I have equipped right now. So the first thing you want to do is you want to climb up this ladder and kill this guy. And yeah, there's quite a few things that we'll be getting in this area. It says, due to decay, some parts of the building have deteriorated. Watch your step. Alright, now, basically these boxes that you see right here, these are actually, this is the first time you actually encounter one of these boxes. You have to use the firepower to actually destroy them. So you can't actually do anything with those boxes at this point in the game. We'll be returning later on once we achieve the fire fruit ability, and then we'll be able to break open those boxes. So right now we'll have to leave that white chest for now, and we'll not be able to obtain it at this part of the game right now. Every other item we'll be able to get in here except for that white chest. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get this green upgrade fruit, obviously, and then feed it to the Teotl. That'll give him another stamina upgrade, and I believe his stamina is like almost maxed out. I believe there's probably only like a few more, like 2 more or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but it's getting closer and closer. Alright, now we'll come to this actual bridge area where it's pretty obvious what you have to do here. You have to use the power of wind to knock over the bridge from the other side. But in order to do that, you have to climb up this ladder first of all. And this will take you up to this high ledge area right up here. Now, I totally remember this area. There's actually a very difficult item to get here, but we can't get it at this point in the game. But yeah, I totally remember this area. It took me a long time to get that optional item. But right now we don't need to get it. We just need to go around here to the other side so we can knock over this little bridge with the wind power. And that'll give Teotl and Tepeo access across the other side.
I did great!
Oh yeah, before you can do that, that's right. You have to lower the drawbridge first. So what you want to do is you want to run over here and just grab that lever, and then it drops. And then you can have Teotl follow you over. You don't want to try to attack any of the enemies until you get Teotl with you. Now you can go after all the enemies. Now this is the point in time where I actually learned how to truly use the lightning ability to its full effect. See how all 3 of them got struck like that at the same time? And that's how you really want to use the lightning ability, or any of the elemental abilities in that manner. And that's the first time I actually, I think, did a lightning combo. Finisher. Lightning finisher. And you do get trophies for that too. If you do get like 10 lightning finishers and 10 wind finishers, and you get trophies for that as well. So, and I also use lightning on this guy as well, which is generally what you want to do. You don't want to do anything else. Just use lightning. Takes care of the guys really quick. Boy, Teotl's just beating the hell out of him. I like that uppercut that he has. It's really nice.
Okay, I use lightning.
And that's the end of those enemies. And again, this area, there really isn't that many enemies. Once you clear the enemies, the rest of it's pretty much just trying to figure out how to gain all the collectibles and the items and whatnot.
Get on my
So the first thing you want to do is you want to climb up here. I think. No. You want to crawl underneath here first. That's right. I forgot. You got to remember this is post-recording, so things might be a little inconsistent, but as I'm speaking, I'm trying to remember everything I did. Actually, this area in the game is actually I went through it pretty smoothly. I didn't have any problems with this area as much as I did with previous areas. So. Yeah, this is what you want to do, is you want to gain access to this elevator. And this will help you bring Teotl up to the top part of the area. And pretty much all the treasure chests are just in plain sight, just pick them up. And then you can see the mask that's right over there. Now you can see there's another box right there. That's a red box that you can blow up later for another type of secret that's hidden inside there that we won't be able to gain access to until later. There's quite a few secrets in this section of the game that you won't be able to, you'll have to come back for. Now one thing I do want to mention is if you have Teotl up on the top area, like how I brought him up with the elevator, he will not be able to follow you back down. So when you complete this area, you have to make sure that you bring Teotl back down the elevator so he follows you down to the bottom level of the area so you can exit into the next area. Otherwise, he'll be stuck up there. And that's one thing I've done before, is I kept him up there before and I tried to move on to the next area and he couldn't follow me because he gets stuck up there. So. I was trying to find my way back to the elevator. It's kind of hidden. You have to take this path and then take an immediate right. Right next to this doorway here. Well, actually, no. This is actually a barrier that we can't reach yet. But it's right over here. Is where the elevator is. Right there. Yeah. So we can get back up on the top. We basically just jumped down just to grab those treasures, and now we're going back up to retrieve the mask. And the first thing you'll see is a barrel here, so what you want to do is you want to obviously use the power of wind, and don't get knocked off yourself. But yeah, that's how you get the mask. So that's the second out of the 3 masks that you'll need to open the way to the next boss fight. So we only have 1 more mask to get now. But now we're gonna go get the memory shard, and we got 2 items left to get in this area. And there's the memory shard right there. And this also makes, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh. Huh. Why am I going this way? Oh, I'm bringing him back down because I've gathered all the items. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Otherwise, you know, he'll remain up there. You won't be able to gain access to him or get any further. So you want to bring him back down with you. And then we're going to get the memory shard, which is actually the last item in this area that we can retrieve right at this point in the game. The other item we'll have to wait for later to get. And this is actually pretty crucial memory shard too, because it should be your 20th memory shard at this point in the game. And you'll see that you'll actually have access to the first king's armlet. So that's the second king's costume piece. At this point in the game, if you do not have 20 memory shards, you want to go back and, you know, scavenge for the missing memory shards that you're missing. You don't have, because at this point in the game, you should have 20. And that should give you the second king's armor piece. That means you only have 15 memory shards to go before you reach that 35 of max, you know. So that's it. Now we're heading out of this area. Which is right down here. And now you'll see a pretty interesting thing down here. It's a big, huge, like ship-like area called the Chiberias stern, or Chiberias or whatever.
This boat is the flagship of the kingdom's navy, the Chiberias. It used to be an invincible warship. The Dark General deep inside has put a strong seal in place to keep out intruders. Destroy the Scarecrow with the same mask as the one on the door.
Okay, so basically this Chiberias is going to be the last few areas where the game is going to be, or the last few areas of this section of the game. And we're actually not going to be going in there right now. On the next video, we're actually going to be heading up the path to another area that we have to get for the last mask before we return back to the stern. Anyways, that's all I got for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much.